Welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast with Jacob Ayers, providing actionable content to help you along your journey to financial freedom through real estate investing. As the premier asset class, real estate has helped ordinary people just like you amass fortunes. The benefits of passive income from real estate investing will allow you to live a life you want. And now your host, entrepreneur, real estate investor, and apartment deal syndicator, Jacob Ayers.
Hi, and welcome to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, episode 68. You're listening to Friday Fundamentals with your host, Jacob Ayers. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you've enjoyed your holiday season with friends, family, and loved ones. With the upcoming new year, many people are focused on improvement, from physical to mental and spiritual. People will set out on that new year, new me mentality, only to make it halfway through January before reverting back to their old ways. Today's episode will touch briefly on 3 different areas that will help make you a better rounded person while pushing you towards your goals. These are mind, body, and spirit. First, your mind is a powerful thing. Give it enough attention, and it will single-handedly take you to new heights. You see, your mind is like a muscle. You must exercise it to keep it in shape. Many successful people credit morning routines to keeping their minds sharp. Developing habits like reading, meditating, and uninterrupted thought will help keep your mind in peak shape. I personally try to make a point to read daily, either nonfiction, self-help, personal finance, leadership, real estate, investing, etc. Those are all types of books I like to read, along with meditating using a cool app called Headspace. Next, your body is equally important as your mind. Without it, you have nothing. Simply keeping your body running isn't enough. If you can get your body to operate in a peak level of performance, you'll be much better equipped to do the things you need to. Starting your morning with a couple small exercises will get your blood flowing and wake you up. Personally, I've found doing pull-ups and push-ups will get my heart rate up and have me feeling ready to take on the day. That is, of course, if I don't go to the gym first thing for a full workout. The next is spirit. Spirit is a complex thing and means different things to different people. It can be practicing your religion for some, or deep thought or soul searching for others. To me, working on your spirit means doing what makes you feel rewarded and grateful. That could be volunteering, teaching, or even taking care of others. If you can improve around each of these 3 pillars, mind, body, and soul, taking on day-to-day tasks to larger endeavors will become easier. With the new year approaching, consider ways to improve around each of these 3 pillars. Take care of yourself first, and your other affairs will begin to fall in place. So get out there and make 2018 your year. That wraps up this week's episode of Friday Fundamentals. I hope you're getting value from the show. If you like what you've heard, please leave a rating and review on whichever platform you're listening on. Next week, we'll be featuring our special guest, Tom Wheelwright. Tom Wheelwright is a world-renowned CPA and is the creative force behind Provision. Donald Trump himself selected Tom to contribute to his Wealth Builders program, calling Tom the best of the best. Robert Kiyosaki, best-selling author of Rich Dad, Poor Dad, calls Tom a team player that anyone who wants to be rich needs to add to his team. I'm really excited to have Tom on next week to discuss the upcoming tax changes for the year 2018. Stay tuned for that episode, and we'll talk next week. Till next week, signing off, I'm your host, Jacob Ayers.
You've been listening to the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom podcast, providing you actionable content to build your real estate empire. Nothing on this show should be considered specific, personal, or professional advice. Please consult an appropriate tax, legal, real estate, financial, or business professional for personal advice. The opinions of guests are their own. Information is not guaranteed. All investment strategies have a potential for profit or loss. The host is operating on behalf of the Real Estate Way to Wealth and Freedom, LLC, exclusively.